Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And the pitch.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 16.
So here's Trey Mancini. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Fouled off. Alberto stands at first with 1 out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Davis enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-0. Here it is.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. This is line to left. Edman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Asher Wojciechowski, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the pitch.
Offense.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count's even at 2-2 to Wong. He stays alive, still 2-2. So a full count now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a play. The throw. Hey now.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman, Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The count now at 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Alberto. New inning set to get underway. Now batting, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fowler on the run, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Inside and low, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting in, the catcher, Dan Cisco.
In now, Chance Cisco, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Asher Wojciechowski. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Edman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Matt Carpenter.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Wojciechowski, a former Cincinnati Red, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
So that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hard hit ball to second. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanser Alberto. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Alberto.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Here's the pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a double steal try here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. To second for 1. Safe.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And that misses 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First offering on its way. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it is.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Carlos Martinez. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
One out and a runner on second base. And a good as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Colton Wong will stand in. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Genesis Cabrera answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Genesis Cabrera.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Chance Sisco.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch on its way. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The batter, the pitcher, Asher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Asher Wojciechowski. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Goldschmidt.
Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoke toward third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first.
Yep,
3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip.
Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh. 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and one.
1 strike.
The pitch. Hit to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, number
Here's
19,
Chris Davis now.
Chris
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Davis bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Three and one. Here it is. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. On the ground to the right side. Wong has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hunter Harvey will come on and
Number
make his
56.
4th appearance in this campaign.
Harvey.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. One ball, no strikes.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Strike. Whoa.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 2-1 home.
Ball three.
This is skied out toward right. Mancini is under this one. And that's out number two.
Now batting, the pitcher, Edison Cabrera.
Lane Thomas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Lane Thomas.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Thomas, a native of Tennessee. He was a fifth-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 2-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Thomas rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Michael Rooker will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 62, Michael Rooker.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Orioles 2. Alex Reyes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Austin Hayes the next to bat.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First offering on its way. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 is in off the plate. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the stretch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to third. One there. On to first. A double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Edman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail 3-2. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Ruker, originally from Mississippi, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Pops this one up. Davis in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. From the belt, the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
Go, outside.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Way outside. 1-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Oh, dear.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. John Gant will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Dwight Smith Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Wong will make the catch to retire the side. Orioles held in check there. They're down 3-2.
7th inning stretch.
Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Last half of the 7th here, and now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Set to deliver the 0-1. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the side part of the plate.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Mancini moving back. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul.
In now, Paul DeYoung. As he drives a liner to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Matt Carpenter. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Santander waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. John Brebbia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
John Brebbia.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Santander, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batter, the 3rd baseman, Renato Nunez.
Ready for another chance? Renato Nunez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Chris Davis. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here it comes.
Oh.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box, Austin Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Orioles leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Paul Fry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Popped him up. Alberto is there. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Fry, a native of the state of Michigan. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. This one, Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos. Now playing center.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Oh,
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped up. Goldschmidt is under it near the mound. 1 away.
now batting, catcher, Dan Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off and called a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. To the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Ramon Urias will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Wong is there. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score today. The Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Genesis Cabrera claims the win out of the pen, his first. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.